Welcome to the second game of the round of 2 Guardians of Atlas tournament. This is the winners bracket, and we have Team Grath down here, composed of Pork Raven, Jaka Jaka Jan Jan, and Arkman. And you can see their composition in here. Jaka Jaka is going to go for Bramblethorn, Batterhorn, Trebuchet, Engineer, and Juggernaut. Arkman is going to go for Shadow, very interesting there. The rest is standard, and the Sentinel. While Pork Raven is just standard, the Exofiend it does make an appearance here, and a Sentinel as well. And up top, we have Weaver Capes IRL, composed of Slayer's Boxer, Ulxor, and Savior. And their composition is going to be Grath, Hydros, and Ares. Notable appearances are the Abominable Sludge, Sentinel here, another Sentinel, and this is pretty much basic for Savior. And we also see a patch bot for Slayer's Boxer and a Juggernaut. So this should be very interesting. Let's hop into the game. And let's see what our players are going to want to do. I believe both of them are going to take their forward camps. It looks like Arkman and Jaka Jaka are going to head down there. And Slayer's Boxer is going to go up here. It's contested by Pork Raven. So let's see how this engagement is going to go. I don't think that Pork Raven has enough to steal this camp, but it looks like Arkman and Jaka Jaka are moving up in here, trying to contest this one, and they actually managed to do so. A very interesting move by them. Let's see if they are going to be able to steal at least one. And they do manage to take down one. Slayer's Boxer is going to come up in here, trying to get us around, as well as Savior, and this worked fairly nice for them. They are able to get this around, and let's see if they're going to have enough damage. Boxer might going to go down. There he goes. And Jaka is getting really low. He might be able to escape. He has to start running right now, and let's see how this engagement is going to go. That is not wise, and Jaka gets taken down. He could have easily escaped there. Might have been body blocked by Arkman a little bit. Savior instead is getting cornered. This is a very aggressive early game, and the Savior gets taken down as well. Boxer is now back up, and he does have a healthy army of Sandstingers. He has to be careful with them though. Those Scuttle Guards are really beefy, and they can deal quite a lot of damage. And it looks like both teams are now just going to go for their creeps. Let's check out their composition. Pork Raven is just going to go for Sandstingers, Arkman getting tech level 2, and Jaka is going to go for tech level 2 as well. Let's check for Ulxor, tech level 2 for him. Boxer is going to go for Sandstinger, but he does have on the way a 5th production slot already. And Savior is just keeping up with these Scuttle Guards. Both teams are now happily farming, although the red team is going to take care of those neutral creeps instead of their own, which is a good idea at this particular point of the game. Let's see if our team Grath is able to recuperate from this. It looks like a little bit of a Bioshard advantage for our red team at this point. So Pork Raven is just now getting this camp done. Tech level 2 is completed for him, so let's see what he is going to do with that. I believe Devilkin Dervishes are going to be his choice, and there we go, 4 Dervishes queued up almost immediately. Titans are now coming up, and Boxer is here, also Ulxor as well, but it looks like the entirety of the blue team is here. So let's see who is going to have more DPS, and if they want to engage. It looks like Savior might try to engage down there, but we see a Shadow coming, and this Shadow is going to be the game changer. Let's see if he gets to pop it. He's going to be waiting with that Shadow quite a lot, and I believe he wants to get those Sandstingers and the Scuttle Guards as well. Some good engagements going down, but they are just trading back and forth at this point. No one is really getting the upper hand. That Shadow is going to be key. Let's see what they want to do with it. And there it goes. The Shadow is going to go down. Not the great position. That Titan Cleave actually hit a lot of Arkman units down there. But it looks like Porkraven with these Devilkin Dervishes is going to have the upper hand and the initiative. But that Bramblethorn, they have to be careful with that Bramblethorn because it can just obliterate their army. Same can be said for this Bramblethorn from Jaka here. So this is just a game of Bramblethorns at this point. They have to tank the shots, but also those Dervishes are going to do a lot. Savior goes down, a nice little push from Porkraven, and Boxer might actually go down as well. There he goes. Only those Sandstingers are left, and they just vanish. Let's see, those Devilkins don't want to go up against that Bramblethorn. They definitely don't want to do that, but Orksor does not want to lose the Bramblethorns either. But it looks like the blue team has secured the middle, and they most probably will be able to take down this Titan. In the meantime, Porkraven is going to get his ability power. Arkman just getting physical resist, more Scuttle Guards, while Jaka is getting 2 more Bramblethorns. This is going to be key for his team. Boxer is just staying on Sandstingers. He does have all the production slots available to him already. Savior going for his Aquadillo, and also going for the Bramblethorns as well. So he's going to have 3 of them. Just the same as Jaka at this point. This Titan might take down that tower. There it goes at the last moment, and this Ion Cannon is here doing some work on this tower as well. It will have to be protected, however, but it looks like the red team does not want to engage. So let's see how they are going to split. It looks like Team Grath is going to put these Bramblethorns up there, and medium camps in 20 seconds. So it looks like they want to take down this one. This one is their own, while this one is considered the red team medium camp. So it looks like they are going to stick with that. 5 seconds for medium camps, but this Ion Cannon was able to take down another tower down here and putting up some work on this one. Medium camps have spawned, both teams immediately engaging, and it looks like a mirror matchup at this point. But let's check out in here. We see that the blue team is ahead by almost 700, was 700 resources, but now it is close down to 400 thanks to those medium camps there. So still 400 bioshards ahead for the blue team. And let's check the income. They were able to get 600 more bioshards in total, while this is the army that they have at the moment. So the blue team is quite ahead at this point, and they are splitting off for their medium camps. Another tower has been destroyed by this Ion Cannon, incredibly profitable, and they also have all those bioshards just lying around waiting for them to pick up. So this game is heavily going in favor of Team Grath at this point. Now let's check out our composition here. We see Arkman going for tech level 3, Porkraven getting his Apocalypse, Jaka getting tech level 3 as well. We see Olxor getting the efficient synthesis for his Bramblethorns, Savior getting another Aquadillo, and only now Boxer getting tech level 3. He is running only on Sandstingers. And now let's check out some upgrades in here. Only Porkraven and Arkman have upgraded something this game. So ability power for Porkraven and magic resistance for Arkman at this point. This is going to be interesting. Again, the blue team is quite ahead at this point. We're going to see how they do during the next Titan fight. Boxer has to get some higher tech units, only now getting 1 Devilkin and 1 Apocalypse. Savior is doing a good job with his Aquadillos. Also the Aquadillo High Volt upgrade is going to come up. So let's see what the blue team wants to do. They're currently just farming out those easy camps down here. They also have 2 Shadows, 1 Sentinel. This is looking grand for the blue team at this point. Also that Ion Cannon is going to do a lot of work on those towers, and it looks like they want to push in as well. This is a good choice, but it looks like the red team is going to do the same. Nicely done by them. They are going straight for that Warp Spire, interestingly enough. And they are doing the same. Porkraven, Arkman and Jaka are staying in here, taking care of that Warp Spire. Let's see what our Where Capes IRL team wants to do. They have to back off, I believe, at this point, because a heavy army is going to head down their way, and they are getting boxed in at this point. not very nicely done. However, those Bramblethorns are in the back. That is not where they want to be, but they are able to take down one Aquadillo already, and it is a battle of Bramblethorns in here. Let's see, one of them is going to be taken down, one Aquadillo goes down as well, and this Bramblethorn is most likely going to be taken down. There it goes, but still the blue team is ahead by this point. Titans have now spawned and there is not much for the red team to contest with. Let's check our army. As we can see, a huge difference in bioshards there, and the same on income, almost 700 more bioshards for our blue team. And this Bramblethorn is out of position at this point, so it is going to die. There, down it goes. But there's not much left, only one Apocalypse. And let's see what those two shadows are going to do. We see a nice frog that might possibly be able to get a nice ability, but we see a shadow going down already, and those destructive prophecies combined with the shadows are incredible down there. That Apocalypse is badly out of position. It might just go down. Down it goes by the Trebuchet hit. Trebuchet is here as well, while this iron cannon is still working on that tower. The Titan has been slain, and there is not much to defend with. However, I don't think that they can actually push. They don't have enough tanks. Only one Bramblethorn and one Aquadillo at this point. Those Ember Fiends and Apocalypse are going to prove themselves quite useful. At this point, 3 Apocalypse down here. And with those destructive prophecy, there goes one, hitting 2 Aquadillos as well as a Savior. And another one is queued, not really getting all that much done for the red team. This Titan is working on the healing generator. The Warp Spire is already down. And another Apocalypse shot. It really has to kill down that Apocalypse. Doesn't really manage to do so. And we have 2 sludges coming up. 2 big, fat, abominable sludges. They might be able to push the blue team out of here. And those were some nice destructive prophecies. That Bramblethorn is dead, however. And wow, that Heatwave was just able to annihilate Boxer's Sandstinger army. 1.2k difference in bioshards at the moment for the blue team. That is insane. And let's check our income as well. 1.3k difference in bioshards accumulated during the whole game. That is huge, absolutely huge, and it is starting to show at this point. The red team simply does not have enough resources to rebuild right now. They are trying to contest this position right here. The hard camps have now spawned, and it is going to be a battle for the hard camps at this particular point. That iron cannon is not really hitting anything. It is just being annoying, but that Trebuchet is perfectly placed down there, not letting Savior advance. And that was a nice route from Jaka on that Ice Frog. It looks like it is going to be a positioning game at this point. So let's see how our teams want to engage. Some nice Crocodillos going down, and some nice destructive prophecies as well. That Heatwave is doing some work. It might be able to take it down. And it looks like it is pretty much even at this point, but there's not actually much left for either team. The blue team does appear to be out ahead. Those abominable sludges are still alive. One goes down, and the other is going to go down as well. It looks like the blue team came out ahead in that engagement. We still have 3 Aquadillos and 2 Ember Fiends for them. Also, that Trebuchet is doing some work, while the entirety of the red team has been wiped out. And not only that, but Team Grath is now able to get that hard camp. They don't really have enough units that can shoot air. This Sentinel is going to go down as well, and I believe they might want to get out of here and get the other hard camp as well. It looks like that is on their mind, so they're going to be doing just that. But at this point, red team only has those Sandstingers from Boxer, and that is pretty much it. 1 Batterhorn from Olxor at this point. There's not really much left, and we can see the mineral, the Bashard difference is now even worse than before. Oh, this nice shadow, trapping down these Terrapin troopers. They are going to be taken down, and they are also going to get down this hard camp. It looks like the red team is going to go for their hard camp up top. That Battlehorn is not really doing anything down there. And those Sand Stingers are pretty squishy, I believe. Quite a few of them died. Medium camps are now up as well. So that is only going to go for our blue teams, in our blue team's favor at this point. But it looks like they want to take down this hard camp as well instead of this medium camp. That is an interesting decision by them. So let's see what we have in here. Savior is trying to rebuild 2 Armadillos, 1 Ice Frog on the way. Boxer wants to get his Apocalypse, while Ulxor is not giving up on his sludges. Now let's check what Jaka is going to do. 1 Battlehorn, magic resistance, level 3 coming up. Arkman is going to get high volt, and he does have 1 Ice Frog ready as well. The Titans are here, and it looks like they have abandoned this this hard camp, but the red team is nowhere near. The blue team does have full reign on the middle of the battlefield. They are uncontested at this point. This hard camp is just trying, slowly making its way back. But that is going to be a full health Titan, and a full health Titan this point of the game can be quite threatening. Not even 1 damage has been done to that Titan. That is incredible. And let's see what our red team wants to do. It looks like they're just planning to defend this. But the entirety of the blue team, it looks like they want to reinforce. And let's see if they're going to be able to take down this archive. They are going to go for that archive tower instead of going straight for the archive. It is going to go down whether Porkraven can do some nice things with his heat waves and destructive prophecies. That Titan is going to get a little bit low. Those abominable sludges are up there. Some nice Ice Frog abilities going down, and Armadillos. Very nice engagement by the red team, but unfortunately I don't think that they have enough damage. Those sludges are doing the best they can. At this point, nice heat waves from Porkraven, but he is getting chased away by that abominable sludge. While Arkman is doing a fair work down here, but 1 Armadillo gets taken down by that destructive prophecy. 1 Bramblethorn goes down as well. This sludge is still alive, trying to make his way down here. Nice Ice Frog there by Savior. And those were some nice destructive prophecies, wiping down those Armadillos and Ice Frogs. Again, the blue team does appear to be ahead at this particular point. Let's see if they can take down this sludge, and it looks like they might be able to. Porkraven does not want to proceed any further. It looks like he is going to go down, and the Titan is out of health. The archive is still standing, so the red team managed to hold that off, even though it was not so efficient, but they did manage to do it. And now the blue team is going to go for those medium camps. Let's check out this hard camp. Is only there's only those 2 aerial units that were not being able to go down earlier on. So let's see what they want to do at this point. Boxer is getting 1 more Apocalypse. Savior is getting magic resistance, attack damage, 1 Armadillo, and Ulxor is not giving up on those sludges. Gotta keep trying, man. Arkman is just going to do 1 Armadillo, physical resistance level 3, attack damage to level 2, and an Ice Frog. Let's check out Porkraven. It looks like magic resistance level 1 and an Ember Fiend, while Jaka is going to go for attack damage and 1 more Batterhorn. That Trebuchet was doing a lot of work, and we can also see this Ion Cannon up top taking care of this tower. So at this point, the blue team is pretty much all over the map. You can see there's 1 Bramblethorn here, 1 Sentinel there, this Ion Cannon here, and this Sentinel there. So they have a lot of vision at this point, as well as this Shadow and this Seed Bot down here. It is incredible. They have a lot of advantage at this point. It will be incredibly difficult for the red team to get back into the game. Now, Team Grath is also taking down this hard camp. So let's see what they want to do. I believe they're just going to wait for the next Titan to come up, and when that happens, I don't think that there is going to be enough for We Were Capes IRL to try and steal that Titan. That is the only way that they can get back into this game, and even so, a backdoor is very much possible since there is nothing left on this side but the archive. So as I said, it looks like Porkraven and Arkman are just now waiting for the Titan. Arkman is getting a lot of firepower coming up, 2 Aquadillos, 2 Quadrupus, 1 Shadow, and physical resistance level 3, incredibly done by him. Jacka is rolling around with 2 Pattern Hordes and 1 Bramblethorn. So he does not have all that much, but those Pattern Hordes are going to be incredibly useful at zoning out opponents. It looks like Boxer is up here. He finally went for those aerial units, but this Iron Cannon is again doing a lot of work on this Warp Spire. It is uncontested at this point. Orcsor and Savior are just hanging around their base, not really doing anything. And the Titans have now spawned. There's just a lot of blue down here and not enough red. Only now they have decided to go down here and try to contest this Titan. But it does not look like they are going to be able to do this. A lot of damage coming down from the blue team at this point. Savior is the one that should engage at this point. Orcsor still can do some work with those Bramblethorns and his Abominable Sludge. We see heat waves on both sides. Slayer's Boxer goes down, and more Apocalypse shots just annihilating Savior's army. Savior's go down himself, and those Aquadillos are just gone at this point. A huge advantage for the blue team, and I believe they're going to be able to seal out this Titan with not many issues right now. We see this Ice Frog, it is going to go down. Orcsor is the only one left with his Sludge, and it looks like they just surrendered. So We Were Capes IRL has been eliminated from the winners bracket down to the losers bracket. There you go, and Team Grath is going to advance.